Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. This is Mael Duin, and these are my furry babies. They are both with me, ready to jump in onto the train. They don't look very very amused. Yes, you. That's Kira. This is Kira. Always complaining, always complaining. But she's the good behaving. The other one that's hiding in the igloo, it's Maki. That's the naughty one. And he's orange. Welcome everyone, this is Mael Duin. I'm a small streamer from Australia that plays puzzle video games as much as I can. Nothing stops me from it. But puzzle games, some people understand puzzle games as one very little type of puzzle game of game, but it's actually very wide and it's an umbrella term. Actually, it's a genre with subgenres, and there are many types within that genre. So I allow myself to play many different kinds of games that only I call them puzzle. Not much has happened this week. I'm streaming on Wednesday, which is not my normal day because I'm unavailable tomorrow. So I moved it for today, so I don't have to cancel the stream. There's still one stream per week, and not much has happened. There's been an issue on Steam with curator profiles, so I couldn't post my mini reviews for actually one Vertigo, because it's the last one I've reviewed. But because of that, has put on hold the other reviews, which is next is Socobos 2, which I publish on socials. Today's Wednesday, I think it's on Saturday, soon. And after that, Puppy Champs, I have it almost done. That's the next two. And then I'm finishing Cypher Zero, which will be the next. But I'm still playing the later levels, the final levels. So that's the plan. Thankfully, I'm reducing the amount of games that I'm having on schedule. I have to do day 2 or even day 1. I have 3 for day 1, and aside from that, which they will come next week and the following, at least there will be a stream the next 2 weeks. For the rest of the year, I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream because I'm planning to move houses. So probably between being busy with the reviews and the moving and roll, I'm sure that some other things will come up because it's always something. There's a high chance that I won't be streaming most of December. Just saying, but it's not for sure. It's not granted. Today we are playing Spooky Express and Glowkeeper. Spooky Express is day 1, Glowkeeper is day 2. But Spooky Express is day 1 for you. It's day 3 for me. Not because I've been playing the game, because I haven't started it. I've never started the games until I start streaming. So we all see the game from the beginning. Most times the demo covers the first part of the game. So when we all start anew, I already know the first levels because I have played them on the demo. But it's day 3 for me because I've played the first demo and the second demo, and today is day 1, full game. But the first 2 days, the 2 demos, I'm not sure what the difference are aside from it has these vignettes, these comic strips, comic pages that tells you the story. Level wise, I didn't see much different. I think there are a couple, 3 maybe, new levels. But let's find that together. So I'll start then I'll move here. And what is this? What is this madness? Let me check. Let me say one thing before, without the music, because I want to be clear. I played Cosmic Express. It was one of the first games that I played on stream when I started. That was 2 years ago. One of the first ones as well that I played completely from start to end. I don't think I did the special levels, the obelisk or the monolith levels, something like that. It's a black thingy. I didn't do those because they were really hard and it took me a long time. It wasn't interesting to see me playing for 1 hour, one level. Aside from that, I loved the game. I think I reviewed it with a short video when I was doing that. The only thing that I remember that I didn't enjoy it was the music. And I'm stopping the music now because it's night and day. In Cosmic Express, it was a beautiful game, mechanics, levels, visuals, but not the music. Music was completely forgettable because it was. I don't want to talk too much about Cosmic Express because we are with Spooky Express, but I want to say it in a way that it's by comparison. I'm talking about Spooky Express. So just in short, Cosmic Express, the music, it wasn't bad, but I didn't like it. I think it's the summary is like that. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying that I didn't enjoy it. So maybe someone likes the music in Cosmic Express, but I didn't. I don't think it improves the game. But in here, by contrast, it's like the other extreme, the other side of the spectrum. A lot of work around the music, and it's really good, and it has vocals. I'll let you listen to it now. Hello, Andy. Long time no read you. We're playing Spooky Express, which is the spiritual successor of Cosmic Express, which I already also played. And it's very rare because sometimes when a new game appears, music is still too loud. I have never played the first game or the prequel, or I'm always like in this limbo that I don't know what came before, but here we are. How is it been with you? I need to know what you're working on. I need to. let's start. I believe I'll have to remove my save. Because from time to time I remember playing your game and it happens to me with many devs, like, oh, I just remember this game. What would it be that how it might it be going for them? As I said, I want to start anew with you because this is the progress from the demo. I think it ends in here. So for anyone that hasn't seen what this is about, I want to show you. That's what I'm here for. And not to play the game. I can play the game at any time. I'm good at grinding out new content for Trefoil full release. I have an important question. I can't live without knowing this, and it comes from Gregor's. I think it's pronounced Gregor's video. I watched parts because I couldn't watch the whole video because I haven't played what's the game? I have it on the tip of my tongue, but I can't see my tongue. I can see, I can look it. Yes, Taiji. I could go to my Steam library and look for it. But as I said, it was on the tip of my tongue. I wanted to remember. Yes, Taiji. I haven't played Taiji. I have it on backlog, and I want to play it. So I didn't want to watch the whole explanation because there's some spoiler. But from that video, he was pronouncing Trefoil, and I've never pronounced the word Trefoil. But in my mind, when I read the word to myself, I read it as Trefoil. I need to know, is it Trefoil or Trifoil? And the stream doesn't continue until you answer. Meanwhile, I'll do this sneakily. I need to remove the save file. Actually, I could start, but it's saved. Now, I don't want to select that. I want to delete it. Yes. With, what is that? With I, not E. So it's Trefoil, like Gregor says. Trefoil. Okay, I almost can promise that I go to sleep thinking about wandering. And at some point I stopped watching because I was getting some spoilers, and I thought I'll put it on watch later, this save. There's a feature on YouTube that you can save it for later. And whenever I play Taiji, and then I'll watch it again. It's really good insight, and you don't realize how many decisions a game has. And this is just about music. Trefoil. You need to know that my background is Spanish. So in Spanish, letters usually there's a couple of exceptions, usually have one sound, and it's always that sound. In English, it could be anything. It's just a lottery. So I would read this as trefoil because E is E in Spanish. Interesting. Trefoil. Trefoil. He says trifoil. Oh no. Now this is too low. No. Let me fix this quick. Here I need to. I don't need to. I can play the animation again, but I need this higher. It was way too low. I'm talking about how good is the music, and I muted. Let's see. So these two fellas are on the train. My bottom bar is covering the subtitles. Finally.
Have you ever been kicked off the train for your fangs or your visible brains? Well, you know it's a crying shame, 'cause we all want to travel by train.
This is a bit too much. This is very too much. There's actually a summon in Final Fantasy VIII. There's a summon, an invocation, an esper. I think they are guardian forces. That it's called Doom Train or Doom's Train, Doom Train. Towards the end of the game, and it's pretty like this. Game music is pretty low. Okay, I'll put it up again. Map. And then options. Can I access options directly from menu? No. From level? It sounds different. It should be okay if I put it to maximum, but before it was way too loud. I don't know what happened. And this is first level, but it's kind of tutorial. It tells you need to bring them. So you pick them up and then drop them. And I cannot already tell you some of the improvements from Cosmic Express. In Cosmic Express, you have the train here behind me, and then you lay out or lay down the rail, but the train doesn't move. So you draw your path, the path for the train, you draw it on the board, and then when you are done, you don't know what's happening inside the level, in between, but once you are done, you click start, or kind of like let's go, and then the train moves and you see the result of what you've been doing. This is it's not like this in here. So as you draw the rail path, you already can see what's happening. So if you have this rail, you have the zombie on the train, and then you pick it up and then you drop him and you can go. So it happens more smoothly. It's more it has better flow. It doesn't have these two stages like you are thinking and you have to keep on your mind what you are doing, but sometimes you get a little bit confused. What you are thinking you are doing is not what you're actually doing, and you think you got to the solution, but you press play on Cosmic Express and then the train does a different thing, or the passengers, they do different things because in your RAM memory, brain RAM memory, it was different. You pictured it differently. This is much more smooth, and it makes it for a more approachable game. I feel it's a little bit loud, and I feel myself shouting. For now. So this is World 1. It's pretty tutorial-y. It's called Ghoulish Graveyard. It's World 1, and apparently there are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 worlds. Zombies, each character has a different mechanic. But between vampires and zombies, was there a difference? There was a third character that was different. Oh, the regular. Because this is supposed to be like a amusement park, and there are tourists and visitors. They are normal people. They are not monsters. Get one, drop one, get second, drop second, and leave. And it also replays. I don't remember Cosmic Express replaying the solution. It's not a big deal, but get one, drop one, get, and then you can't. So get zombie, drop zombie, get vampire, drop vampire. I might be going a little bit fast, first because it's tutorially simple, it's easy, and second because I've done it twice before. Not that I remember by memory, but I'm very familiar with the solution. And there aren't many options you can play with. There's one level that it was the hardest on the first demo. I remember that level. That it has different, not different solutions. It has one solution, but there's room for options. Like, what if I do this? What if I do that? Here it's very simple elements, like two guys. They have one destination. Imagine if they both are zombies here, and they have to go to their both graveyards. It would be different. Like, who do I pick up first? This one, but here is like only one option. And this option is get bumpy, drop bumpy, get zombie, drop zombie. By doing number 4, we have unlocked a side one. Actually, do I... let me... No. What am I doing? So this is the end of normal path for this world. Like, you come from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go back 6, 7. All the other ones are side paths, like a little bit more difficult. Let's see. This by completing level 4. Get bumpy. drop Bumpy from behind, and that's not it, because then we are blocking the way out. The opposite would be get zombie, but then you can't go from behind. So then we do this part. What can we do instead? You can... This one, because it's next to the exit, you can't get him from there behind and go back like a 180 turn. But the zombie, you get him. No, this is the same. This is the same. Let's try from this side. And you always get on board the one that you touch first with the empty wagon. But once you have one, they don't go off. They don't exchange. There are certain mechanics, there are some tricky things that we'll see in a second. Drop Bumpy, get zombie, and as we get zombie, we can see we have a way out. Beautiful. I remember this one from the demo. It was tricky, and you can already see that these side paths are already a little bit more challenging than the normal ones. Felt like tutorial. These are not tutorial. This has 2 and 2, and you don't know who goes where. Let me see if I remember now. Get one, and this is already wrong because as we leave, we are blocking this guy. We won't be able to pick him up or pick her up. So let's try, instead of going back, drop one. Sorry. 1 and 1, and from here we have 2 left. Can we pick up zombie, leave it, pick up Bumpy, and drop him? I think so. And this coffin is full, it's busy already. Engage or taken, or and the one left and come back. Yeah. It took me longer when I did it the first time, this level. I don't think this one's, it's not like a big deal or that it matters, but maybe the first demo has the main path, and the second demo, aside from the vignettes, these story bits, yes, you can see. Maybe the side paths, they weren't in the first demo. I'm not sure. Noru, aka Jeremy, aka releasing Puzzle Depot, not Parcel Depot, really soon. How many days, how many hours, how many minutes? A little bit over 2 weeks. One of your babies is due for 2 weeks. The other one is almost like the same. Get this and get this and drop him. No, we can't go back. We can. Actually, this is something that I haven't tried before, like changing the rails. You can drop him and get this one and drop the other one. Let me help here. We go back here. So Noru is having 2 babies in a span of 2 weeks. Rest of the pages updated. New trailer. Up there. I always read, because I read maybe too fast. I always read correct. And people on the chat, they correct themselves, and then I realize. This is interesting. You get the zombie in, but at the same time, because they are next to the grave, I said graveyard before, they already are delivered. Talking about babies, we are delivering zombies. So we leave this one. I see the problem. You get this one. So you need to be here. You need to be here with the empty train. So this zombie jumps across in the wagon and out. So we need to take this one, get them in this position, not in this, because if we get them in here, like this, they are already delivered in this grave, which is for this guy. But now we can get this one onto this grave. For me, there's the current playtest for Puzzle Depot, for me, from my perspective, is the 3rd. And I wish I could join in, but right now I'm super busy. So I can't, otherwise I will be first one. But too many reviews, and I'm doing the same. Too many reviews, too many streams. I have another playtest that I committed, and I have them waiting. Let's try the other side. How does this change? And I don't think I'll. Is it going to... Okay, at least that's good. Is it going to go until release? Because it releases on the 7th, but it's too soon. If it was end of November, I might be able to join in. Okay, so if we go around. No, but we need to live with the train as well. We need to like go through this way. So the end is this, something like this. And it will run until the end of October, maybe a few extra days of now. Yeah. No. And I know myself. It's called a playtest, but it's like I want to 100% it. Like the second playtest that I had to leave the steps. There was one trophy or achievement that it counts your steps. I was very into it until I couldn't spend any more time, but I enjoyed a lot all of the aspects. I can't wait. So this is the end, and something that Cosmic Express has. I'm leaving one. Is this the failing music? Never heard this music. You can't believe people are doing something that you did for them. You implemented in the game for them. And actually, there's a clue, because I played so much the second playtest. I found a clue that I'm not sure many people would find it. It tells you a story, like two people are talking about delivering something, and it's actually a clue to the ordering, I believe. I have my theories. The order in which you have to do the steps, like walk around the level to go from A to B in a maximum number of steps. I couldn't figure out. I think it asks you for 67 steps, and I reduced it to 69, something like. I was very close, and for 2 steps. I wish I could walk longer steps. Like, can I jump or fly? I've enjoyed every system, every mode. It's like you can play the game normally and see the story, but then you can play the same. It's Sokoban game without being hurt, or you have to play the game, play the level, and you have to eliminate a certain number of enemies or most of the enemies. It's like different things. But it's not repeating the level. It's like you are playing a new level, because the system is different. The requirements are different. The things you do within the level, they are different. It feels like a different level. Can I take this guy? Drop him here. Take this guy, drop him. That's what I was doing wrong, because this level is designed in a way that the first zombie you deliver it on the first grave on purpose. I believe it's designed like this on purpose, so it's tricking you until you stop, like I did. Stop and think. Stop talking and think, and then I realized I could do it. Swap. I hope so. It's pretty clear to me that it's like that. It feels very easily like that. I don't want to block this guy, but if I go and pick him up, you get always the first one, so you get this one. Then this guy is blocked. And you can get him anymore. So how do we get this? So we need to find a way in which we get one of these two, because they are kind of blocking the path for the one behind. We need to get them in a way that doesn't block the path. And it's not like this. This is already blocked. This is a dead end, so we won't be able to cross here. It's not like this. The way to do it is to include an aisle in which there is a grave and access to one zombie. But first you need to touch the grave, then the zombie. If you touch the zombie, whatever you do, you are blocking. Like, you can do this. You are already blocking. This is still a dead end. If we go from behind one of the graves, I don't know if it's this one or not, but let's try this one. Now we can get one, like this one, same as before, and then deliver him. And now this is not, it's a dead end, but we are going through, so it's not a dead end. And we pick this guy, and we still haven't finished. Because maybe it wasn't this grave, the first one. We need to go and come back. We won't be able to go and come back here in this situation. So let me do, instead of what I said, instead of one, let's do two. We go around two of them. Pick up this one, for example. We have two to deliver him or whatever, them. And then we do deliver them, then this grave is blocked. And actually this one as well. Now we can access it. So maybe it's not, let's try go back to one, but let's try the other one. If we do this, this is blocked, can't access. If we do this, we can still go here. Okay. Skipping this one. Actually no. Actually we get them. Almost. It's close. I think it's like this. So we can deliver them here, and then pick up the second one, deliver the second, and now the path from behind is free from these guys, and there's still one grave available that we can access. And that was 3 levels. A6. I don't remember that level from the demo. Maybe they cut these side paths. And I wish I could zoom in and out a little bit, because for me level is 2. Zoom in. I read this morning about this thing. So when you turn, let's do this. When you turn the train, can I see the path? No, I can't replay it. I can reset the level or go back. So when you do, it's too fast. It's too fast to notice. When you make the train turn, it wobbles a little bit. They made a post. Person who animated, I don't remember their name. The person who animated the train was talking about this. I was like, you put too much effort onto something that it's nice, it's appreciated, but it's not noticeable. And unless you say it, it's like, but maybe subconsciously it's noticeable, but it's like very tiny detail, and it wobbles in the actual direction. It's has its momentum, inertia. Bumpy, coughing, cough, cough, cough. Zombie grave. They have this pillar, monolith, like in it's a nod to Cosmic Express. I feel like I want to get Bumpy and drop Bumpy, but then the grave is blocked. We can't access it, so it's not going to be like that. Now I can show you one trick here. You might be wondering, if you have a character next to the empty wagon, they jump in. But when there are two, who has priority? If two characters are able to jump into an empty wagon, what happens? And I'll show you what happens. None of them jumps in, and this is good. You might be thinking, oh, I want to get someone, right? This is good because you can play with this in your favor. You can go through, and then you are in this area behind them without having to pick one, and now you can turn the train and you can pick up the one you want. For example, I prefer the zombie, so I turn on the next to the zombie, so I pick the zombie, and then here I do the swap, and we still have way to go around, deliver Bumpy, and go back and leave. So this is one trick. It's the first time I think we find this. 3. And same if they are in the corner, right? Same, in the corner, same. This mechanic was present in Cosmic Express. I hope I'm not too annoying about Cosmic Express. So then how do you pick them up? Because these two, to get this one you need to be here or here, but that's shared with this one. To pick up this one, it has 4, but they are shared, those tiles, the dark tiles, they are shared with the other two. So you need to pick this one first, because this has these 2 monoliths, this one only has 1. Hope you can see the mouse. So you need to pick this one first, which is all the way around. Let's go around and see what happens. We pick this guy and deliver them. Now we have freed this guy from sharing these 2 tiles. So we need to go there, but then there's no way. If we go around, we can pick him up, but I prefer to do it from here. So we need room. We need to make room. Yes. In Cosmic, you could fix. You lay down the rail and you can fix it halfway. But here, because you have the train updating in real time, if you split the rail, it goes to the last part it can reach, instead of staying where it was. Yes, it's understandable. So I wanted you wait there, but I wanted to make room in here so that we can go up in here and pick this guy from this tile. So we need to push this rail a little bit up. It's like this, and then we don't need this. We need to do it like this. So go back, the lever, and then here we can do this turn. And we are picking up this guy. Okay, that's good. Now this is free. Can we reach a graveyard? And then we still have room to pick this guy and deliver them and leave. Um, 8. Definitely these levels weren't on the demo, and I'm happy. I'm happy because demo was felt easy, very easy. I'm sure the main path is more easy. It's easier to solve. But this one's side paths are much more challenging, and they'll make pro puzzle solvers happier. I see what's happening here. So we get bumpy, and then we don't get the other zombie. So what we need to do when we go through this path, because we have to, bumpy shouldn't be present, should already be delivered. How do we do that? And they are delivered immediately just by going through. So we might get bumpy then. Bumpy goes here. But if we get bumpy, we have the path blocked. We are not missing one, we are missing two. Can't include. Do it. Doing it like this, you get. But this path needs to be available, and it's a dead end. It's a cul-de-sac, so that's not good. So we need to go. Let me see. We need to go through, but be able to leave. Or there's some other way. Maybe it looks like the level is designed in a way that makes you think something that it's not what you need to do, and you need to break from that thought. Maybe this guy doesn't go here. I love doing this in Cosmic Express. I spend a lot of time doing this virtual board. Looks like this goes here, this guy goes here. And to do this, you need to get rid first of Bumpy. Maybe it's not like this. What if you go through here and this guy goes in here? What if this grave is already taken? So this guy doesn't go here. When you go through here, wagon is empty. Maybe this guy goes somewhere else. Like this, maybe? Probably. Uh, it's absolutely not like this, because you won't be able to get bumpy. But this is another possibility we need to consider. And you need a way to access the coffin. So there are two ways that I can foresee. Like, you go through and touch it and leave. So you turn back, or you go through. You just simply go through and continue to the lever here. That would be okay if we started from here, but we are starting from here, so maybe it's the other way, but we need to go through with Bumpy. By getting Bumpy, we are making this a cul-de-sac. How do we get Bumpy? The other thing is, I think the level is tricking me, and I'm trying to separate what's real and what's fantasy, which is my immediate thought is not what it needs to be done. Looks like you can go through, and this one is delivered here. I don't think this is what you have to do. Level is making you think this. It's tricking you. You need to avoid this situation. We can... Everything is blocking the path. Every time I imagine a path to get Bumpy, is making a cul-de-sac for these two. If we go here, like we have three options. We'll have a little bit more, but in general, it's 1, 2, or 3. We don't go this way. We've already seen that it doesn't work because we missed this guy. If we do 1, then this is a cul-de-sac. Not good. If we do 2, then we need to pick up Bumpy. And then this is again a cul-de-sac. Or we continue, because we can only continue this way. But we have Bumpy on the train, which is not what we want. There is a third option, and I think I'm seeing a fourth. We have this option, we get this guy, and then we might, avoiding here, we deliver them here, and then we get Bumpy. But, one, we can't access the coffin, and second, we are blocking this graveyard that it's still open. The fourth option, probably I'll try it, is you get this guy without delivering here. Absolutely not doing that. And then we take this zombie through this path. Now we don't have to worry about cul-de-sac. This guy is delivered here. And at the same time, we immediately get the first zombie. We continue, go past Bumpy. We stop here, we deliver this guy. immediately take the second one. We continue around, and then this grave is open for the third zombie, who jumps in. At the same time, we get bumpy, and we need to fix a little bit in here, but still have a way to go back through and do this. I think this is the solution. So in the end, it was the fourth option. But we need room around this grave. So to pick you up without using this tile, it needs to be like this. And then go from behind. Drop one, get one. Drop one, get one without getting bumpy. And then same, getting bumpy, and we have plenty of room now. A9? I thought 8 was the last. I'm happy that I deleted the save file, because according to the demo, I think I got to here. I thought it was going to be very short, the game. I'm happy it isn't. There are more levels here than in the demo, which is understandable. Understandable. Two and one. Maybe the problem is the difficult thing is to deliver the zombie, because the zombie is unique. It's similar. You can go through here. You deliver the vampire, but then you get the zombie, and you can't deliver to this coffin. I don't think the same trick is going to work in here, like getting this vampire. It's not going to work. We are blocking this grave or blocking the exit. We can't access the exit. So, different trick. What's that trick is the question. So, not going through the back, through the path behind. What if we go through the front? Then we get the zombie. No, but this is a cul-de-sac now. We can deliver everyone, but we can't leave. Going through, getting one vampire, getting the zombie, but the graveyard, it's not a graveyard. Well, only has one grave. So, well, it's a graveyard because there are more graves, but it's a grave, single one. Grave is in here, so you have to go all around. How to get this one in a way that leaves how to get this guy Like the end could be like this. Getting the zombie. Dropping it here. We can still go up and deliver the last vampire. But how do you get here with empty wagon? It's not like this. You can go and come back. You can go through like this. Because you either deliver the vampire here. It's the same problem, one way or the other way. And you can do the same trick. You get one vampire, deliver and swap, and then deliver the last one. Zombie is blocked. You can't touch this group first because you are blocking this path from behind. So it's one of these three elements you need to touch first. If you go through in between, and then go up, you're delivering the second. No, I don't want the zombie in here. I like how the music slows down when you press undo. Nice. It's full of nice little details. And if you don't go through here, because you can't go through here, you're touching this group. Mwahaha. You go through, I don't see a way to do this. And if you go here, you have I think this is good. You go here and then deliver. I see the problem. I want to deliver this vampire here with the wagon here so that I get the zombie. And then we go down, deliver the zombie and do the back path. For that, we need to get to avoid this tile, so we don't deliver the vampire from here, because next is going forward, then you are picking up this vampire. We don't want this vampire, we want this situation, and then deliver the zombie and then the back alley. That was tricky. And then story bit. Pumpkins. Is there is a new character here, or is the visitors? It takes all the fun. There's still pumpkins, but this new character its mechanic is that it needs to go to the end. So now we need to leave the level with these characters, the regular people. This is to zoom in. Too in your face. And they can touch. So we get the zombie, and if they touch, nothing happens. They get jump scare, but it's not game over. What they can't do, and that appears in World 4, I think, or maybe 3. They get on the regular people, they get on the train, and they can leave the train if there's an empty tile. But if that tile is next to a monster, they turn into the monster. And that's not good. Get them, but not like this. Get them like this. And then they leave them. And get the visitor. Leave. Live forever. Get you at the back, deliver you, and not, if we continue, we pick up the visitor. We want to avoid the visitor. First we need the vampire, and then live with the person. And this 1, 2, 3 already feeling like, you know, between A9 and these 3 difficulty, it's pretty clear that these are main path. These are for everybody, like more accessible. And the branches are for dedicated players. Which is good, as it should be. What I don't see is there's a clue, but you can't skip levels. You have more than one. No, you don't have option. You have to go through. You have to solve level 1 to go to 2, and you need to solve 2 to go to 3. But they are quite easy. What you can skip are the optionals. These branches are optional. You can skip those. And let's try this. So we solve the level, and then we'll redo it to see what the hint is. Vampire and zombie. Who do we get first? We can get anyone first. Not like this. Not like this. So maybe zombie is not first. But I don't want to get the visitor until the end. If we do like this, wait, leave some room to go back. We are delivering the zombie, and then to get the vampire we are getting the visitor first. Not good. There is no point on leaving this path open because we are making a dead end. Get the vampire, and it needs to be delivered. And now get the zombie. But we don't have a way. I think I'm overcomplicating it. It's as simple as going through and then go through the back, get the zombie, deliver the zombie, and get the visitor. I'm overreading the level because I come from A9 and the branches of World 1, and I'm thinking the game wants to trick me. Oh wait, no, I wanted to check the hint system. So this is solved. Edit, yes. If we redo and then we are here, what's the hint? Game is telling us we need to do this. And if there's only one hint, we don't know if we go the way down or the way up. And if we do this, is there a... Still there, it doesn't disappear, so there's no more hints. I mean, level is not massive, so it should be okay with just one. With just one hint. 5. I'll be back in a sec. Back on track. There was no music because I clicked. Okay. Left, yes. I'm back on track. Wink, wink. Can we get vampire and deliver vampire without getting... Yes. Without getting the visitor. And then everyone's in the right place. And this is world 3. Fusion forest. Ah, this is 1, 2, 3. This is 4. So far there are no branches. Or they unlock once you finish the world. This one, this scarecrow has pumpkin head. This one has skull head. This one. Bumpy.
Boarding.
And then nothing. And then the liver. And then the liver. And we still have a way to live. Okay. Good. What was the clue? Like if I were to give you a clue of the solution, you have to be careful, because what's the best thing you can tell the player, so that they can solve it? Because you could give them any piece of the rail, but which one's the key? Not for me to decide. Ooh, trains. Bumpy, coffin, zombie. Is there? So we need to leave room. Alright, we're getting the visitor. So we don't go through here. I was thinking something like this, doesn't matter. So we need to leave some room. Get the zombie, deliver the zombie, and leave some room here so we can leave. But we are getting the visitor. What if we are full when we go through there? Then we don't get the visitor. Okay, that's good, I think. And then we can deliver the vampire, get the zombie, deliver the zombie. And then we still have room to pick up the visitor and leave. And the clue was that, this corner. Ah, now they appear. I was wondering. Now they appear. 1. Actually, this is 1. This is 2. And this is 3. There's nothing here. Maybe it appears later? And the way, the reason I believe this is first, even though in the normal sequence that you would encounter it, this would be the first branch. Probably this is first because these levels tie with some kind of like the mechanic from level 6. There's something in level 6 that it's evolved or developed more in this branch. And same happens with something in level 2 that's developed through there, I believe. I want to think. And in difficulty comparison, this branch feels easier than this one. That's why they've been swapped places. Maybe I'm imagining everything. Make up your own story about level design. I think I've seen this one. So we need to deliver these guys without getting the visitor. And I think it looks like because this zombie is closest to this grave, you want to do this. It makes you want to do this, but this is not how you solve it. So you take this guy to the opposite, and then this zombie, when you deliver them, at the same time you are getting the visitor. I think this one was on the demo. I'm very stubborn and annoying with the demo. A2. Hey, like the Beatles song. A2. Don't be afraid. Something will make it better. I'm sure the lyrics were like exactly like that. So when we deliver the zombie, whatever we do, we get the visitor. Actually, not whatever, but whatever meaningful we do. Because if we do it like this, the opposite way, opposite direction, we don't get the visitor, but it leads to nothing. I remember this one. I think this branch was on the demo. So here the solution is, because it took me a few minutes, you need to avoid these two. This is the tricky part in this level. You need to avoid these two and go for the bumpy. And it's actually around the coffin, get him and immediately deliver them, and then go back, deliver the zombie, get the visitor and leave. Yay! Sounds like a cat. And then we go back. This should be more difficult, according to how do you say? You read the stars to my stars reading 1 to 1, and then we avoid the visitor. Then we can't deliver. We can't. If we get you and take you to the opposite, and then get the other vampire, of course we can deliver and get visitor and live forever. No one lives forever. A4, probably last level, and then we'll change for Glowkeeper. I haven't seen this level. I think I would remember. 1 to 1, bumpy, zombie, and then we have to get the visitor at some point. Okay, let me change the beginning. No, that doesn't change anything. No, then we get the visitor. Zombie, bumpy. We can't afford to get this vampire here. too much, too far. Can we get someone and go through without... No. Not... At least we can get the zombie and go through the internal part, the inner ring of the level without picking up the visitor. But then, for example, we can deliver this vampire. We can, but we can't get out of this aisle. We can avoid the zombie and go for Bumpy first. So then we can get the zombie, but not deliver the zombie. And we do the same here on this side, get Bumpy, deliver, get zombie, but then we are missing the visitor. Let me skip the first zombie. First zombie will go here at the end, I believe. Can it? No, maybe not, because then we have to go back for the visitor. Let's get the Bumpy. And deliver Bumpy. We go through deliver zombie. Deliver Bumpy. And then we can bring this guy here. And you go here, and then you go at the end, at the big front. But this guy is in a pickle now. We avoid the vampire as well. Maybe that's it. We solve. So we go clockwise without solving the level, and now we retrace. We go back all the level, but now we do counterclockwise, solving it. Not really. Now we are picking up the visitor here. I was hoping it's because of this narrow path. Here there's two. You can go and come back, but not here. And I think we need to deliver the zombie here, so that when this apparently last vampire is delivered here, we get the visitor and leave. We don't have to care about this. So maybe something more like skip the vampire? How does this change? We can't deliver this guy. This is it. This vampire. We can't reach here. So is it possible, since we are not using this path, we don't need to do all this. We can go directly. We are getting the visitor. That's the difference. We are getting the visitor here. But not like this. Now we still can't access this grave. So we need the path around the visitor. Well, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. What if we change direction? We start here. Avoid the visitor. Deliver Bumpy. Deliver zombie. No, because once we cross this tile, we can't go back to the exit. It's okay, we can get Bumpy, deliver zombie up to here. We cannot even deliver the zombie. Actually, we can. Let me redo that bit, and then you can't go back. Why did you come to the park today, my friend? You should have stayed home. There are many options here. You might want to get someone but not deliver them, or you might want to do it immediately. I think the trick part is this tile. Once you go through, it's not going to be easy to go back. Let me check one last time. We can go through here. Not through here, go back through here, but go back through here. Only is we are getting the visitor. The only thing. Do we want to deliver? Yes, but we are using this corner. We can deliver zombie. Actually, we can, but we have to do on the opposite grave. Now we can bring this one. Because I was hoping to do something like this. But without the visitor. But we are delivering next to. It doesn't need to happen with the coffin or this grave, but this one is the tricky one because it has the pumpkin. Otherwise we could go through here. At this stage, you could be here already. You could be Yes and no. Because with this path, I'm hoping to use this part, right? And get visitor at the end when we deliver this zombie. Can we get to this point without using this part? So we don't have to deliver vampire on the first going through. We need to deliver zombie. No, we need to deliver vampire as well. Because once we are here, these two should have been delivered. Without using the way out. We can take the zombie and deliver it at the end. Go around Bumpy. Now this is same, but one has been delivered without using the way out. This is one. What about the second? I don't think, because we need to go back and forth like an end. Go, pick up vampire, go back, deliver, and continue. And we are using this tag, the internal part. And we have room, like we could go this way, out, or around the back and out. So there's room to change the route, the rail, but I don't see how not to block. Actually, this tile is key. You get the zombie here. And if this tile wasn't here as well, because you can get the zombie, deliver the zombie with here on this tile without getting. Actually, let me try deliver the zombie that way and get the second one going around. Then we can deliver this vampire. Can deliver the zombie, but not the vampire. Right? Yeah. What about this? And then you get the vampire. Change for zombie. You can't deliver here then. What if this is different? No, still can't go through here, this corner. Well, I'll have to leave it here because I need to change for Glowkeeper. I have to give them some time. I'm giving it to the game. But this is day one. I'm loving it. Happy to come back a second day, but I always say the same. Will I be able? I wish. Not sure if I will be able, but I'd love to bring it for a second day and a third and a fourth. I'm not a fan of completing the games live now. I used to do complete gameplay playthroughs. Let me speak while you can see Kira fighting against the blanket. I'll give you a hand or a bow. Come in. Inside. There you go. It's mid-spring in Australia. It's not winter, but they love being cozy and warm. I was saying, not like I'm against or a super fan or totally completely against doing full gameplay playthroughs of the games, but I used to do that like year 1. Now we are on year 3. On year 1 I was doing complete playthroughs. Nothing against it, but now I prefer to show you the games, more like doing everything. Still there's room for another day, like World 3 and 4 maybe, but I prefer to show you the game. You decide if the game is for you or not, and you can still solve it yourself for the last part. This is more like what I'm doing. I think I'm being more helpful by showing different games every day. Let me exit. My overall thoughts, it's I'm sorry I have to compare it to Cosmic Express, because Spooky Express is the spiritual successor. It's not direct sequel. In Cosmic Express is about aliens. It's same, delivering aliens with a train. Gameplay is very similar. Actually, I don't want to say it's the same because there are some minor differences, but mostly the same. You lay down the tracks and you deliver people to their destination. But the experience, for what I'm feeling, what I'm seeing, it's much better. It's more not fluent, more fluid. It flows better. Your changes update in real time. Animations are slightly more complex. Music is much better than Cosmic Express, to my opinion. There's story beats with they are not animated, but they are artwork story beats, which they weren't on Cosmic Express. Cosmic Express as well was more for mid-level difficulty, very high difficulty. Cosmic Express, it's much lower and a little bit above, like the top. We haven't seen, or I haven't seen the most difficult. Probably it's very high, but it's more accessible in different ways, not just because of difficulty. I'm expecting probably different passengers with different mechanics. I've seen a few from the demo, from World or Area 3 and 4 that I already know, but I expect more and more developed. I'm happy with it, and it doesn't look as short as I thought it would be, because the demo gave me an impression that they were less levels, and they were, because you couldn't do all the branching, it led me to believe it would be quite easy, like more for the general public, or general player base, not so much for puzzle players. But I'm happy as well. Always happy to say that I'm wrong. I'm happy that I was wrong. It has some depth. Anyway, changing for Glowkeeper. Glowkeeper is day 2, and on day 1 I was a little bit sad because I didn't do much more progress. What am I doing? So what I played on day 1, it was mostly what the demo covers, so I didn't see anything new. I'm hoping to change that today. I don't think it's going to be difficult. Let me change the links and everything. If you are interested in Spooky Express, you have the links at the top of the chat, whether you are on YouTube or Twitch. And if you are watching this when the stream finished, you have the links on the video description. And if you are live watching on YouTube, you have the links as well on the description. They are there already. So it will take me 1 minute, but I prefer to stop the stream for 1 minute. My voice can breathe a little, recover a little bit, so that I make it easier for everyone to have access to these games. I'm saying I'm giving a break to my voice while I'm still speaking, but and I'm pretty sure that in 2025, if you want to find a game on Steam, you know how to do it, but I still want to make it easy for you. And pin it. Yes. Replace. So that's for Twitch and YouTube. And if you let me change the category, so anyone looking for a gameplay or a stream about Glowkeeper right now, they can go into the categories and find it. In the very unlikely case that happens. Glowkeeper. That's one. YouTube. What is the game category? Spooky Express. No. Glowkeeper. Okay, hold on. We are good. We are good. So we can continue here. Glowkeeper. Glowkeeper it is. Starting. So if you are interested in Glowkeeper, you have the links on the chat. The link, because you are watching on one platform, but the link is on both. Is it loading or do I have to click? Stream will be a little bit longer today because I went overtime with Spooky Express. So I still want to give Glowkeeper an hour and a half, which is half stream. If I remember how to play. This is where we left it off? I don't remember. There was a map, right? Tab. This is the map. I remember, or I think I remember this part. I don't remember going through here. Or maybe this was the new part. In any case, we are taking this path and we are here, right? So the only way to continue is through here or going down. It's a little bit small. Spooky Express was to zoom in. This is to zoom out. Can't zoom in. And for some reason we have access. Oh, I've been down. I've seen the screen, that's why it's on the map. Can we solve this? I'm wondering. So these yellow things, we can, in case this is first day one that you see this game, this is a adventure with backtracking and match 3 mechanics game. So you match 3 of the same, like these 3, and then they disappear. If they disappear, everything on top drops, like Tetris game. But each symbol is associated with an element or an action, not necessarily the natural elements, but they might be. I helped playtest Glowkeeper but never got around to finish it. Hey Darth, how are you? I see you. I played the demo, but I didn't playtest Glowkeeper, I think. I think I didn't. And then in this case, so if you join 3 of the same element, the direction in which you end, it affects, because you see these little dots, yellow dots, they affect whatever's in the way. In this case, we are pushing this symbol, or like this, we can push this scroll down. Have you played Darth? Have you played Glowkeeper? Reset. So in this puzzle, we need to, here at the top we have 3 scrolls. We get scrolls by joining. My eye is twitching. At least it's not YouTubing, but it's twitching. If we join these 3 scrolls, they become like material. Now they are like, we can grab them. They are a little bit darker. This is lighter. It's very subtle, but I'm telling you, this is like, we need to join them. Join them. How do we do that? Maybe we push them through this hole, but now we can't push this one. Maybe we push the top one, and we still can't push this one. We need 3, at least 3. You can join more than 3 symbols. And this is the same. Maybe we need to bring... There are too many symbols here. And this pushes everything that way. We can join 2, but not the 3rd. And there's something here. I don't remember what this was doing. And we can't join the scroll at the top. It needs to be joined so that we can get it. We also have to touch it once it's joined, like solidified or materialized better. How much have you played, Andrew? Like, you left it at the end, or? I'm missing one, right? You can push this. And from here we need 2. Because we are using 2 in this vertical, we need 1 more. That's interesting. You can get 2, but not 3. I think I see you. So we need 2 in this vertical. So we need to push these 2. We might be able to do that. No? I'll go a little past the demo content. Pretty much like me then. The dev mainly wanted me to test the music system. I remember seeing this room. Where's the map? This. I think you start somewhere here and the demo stops you in the green room, I think. I remember solving this one, which I haven't solved now. Somewhere around here, so I don't remember this yellow path in the demo. I don't know if this is 10% of the game or 1%. So we use 2, now we need 1 more. And there are 2 options. It's like this, in which we have 2 here. The other option is like this, and the result is the same. Okay. So we push these 2. No, I don't want to push these 2. We need 3, and then it doesn't reach because it's the immediate next, the contiguous. So it would be this one that's pushed. To have something here pushed, we need something here that supports it. What if we don't throw the scrolls down here? We join them at the top. So we need to fill in the gap. And now they can join here. Well, when I say they can, it doesn't mean that I know how to. But we can push them 1, then we can join them. Now they have materialized so that we can grab them if we were able to reach them. But always a but. We don't have 3 of the wind symbol, and if we jump, we don't reach that high. So we need something here. We can materialize it here. From here we can't. We can push 1 here. Now we have 3, but we don't have a way to push the materialized scroll. It's a scroll of papyrus. I'm not sure. Maybe this one is Latin root, the other one is German root or English. Because if we want to keep this L for later to push the materialized one, we have this T, this 3 at the top, and this one. With these 3, we can't push 1 here down. Maybe not this one. No, I don't like this. I did this before. Oh, they can join like this, but still same problem. There's 1 here. And still not reachable. Now we need to push the 2. We need to push the 2. Or push something, and then 2 will touch the 3rd. However, something is pushed in here, the result is the same. What remains is same. Still this one. Can we push 2? Can we push 2? No, we can't push 2. That's 1. This is another one, but it's not pushed. It's not like there's friction between pieces. So I put 2 before because I did this. I like this one better, like this. But now we don't do anything with this. Aha. So now they join, but in this configuration, this one will drop. When we do this, oh, but we don't have to push it now. What am I saying? What did I do? I did this. Wait, I can join them up and throw something in. Yeah, but this one is not dropping, so that the L it's the horizontal part is at the bottom. Well, thank you for coming to my stream. We are going to spend 1 hour and a half with this level. It could be like this with this one. But I don't get anything if I push. It doesn't go down because it's maybe this is like a null, like a it's stopping the pieces, but it's not stopping you. If I push this that way, it doesn't get me anything. I need to push the top. So I need 2 at the top, but I need them 1 position. It's like, no, I need 2. And I'm always left with 1 because this one is dropping and these 2 are moved. I pushed. Still 2, but they need to go in there. Am I missing an ability or something? I can skip it. I think I will. But if I haven't solved the previous one, no chance. This is going to be easier. In any case, I'll try, but just for the sake of washing my brain of the thoughts of that level. Bricks are not matchable, 3 matchable, but this earthy thing is. So this is interactable. The bricks are part of the limits of the level. Some nulls in here. So we need to push the rocks so that they match these ones, and we can get to here, to another scroll. And this is a dead end. Okay. It's interesting how and they need to touch so to join them. You can't jump a gap. So let's start trying things. Like this, for example. I didn't get anything. Let's push this side. Now there are 3. Oh. I can push the rocks myself. I just remembered. Okay. So I need to clear this path so that I can push this rock and this rock. So we need to remove these 2. Right? How to? I don't like any option. Whatever I do, I don't like it. How do you... Because I can't go over there, right? But, if I drop one, I can jump on it. So I only need to drop 3? Is that what you're telling me? And if I'm standing in here, I'm occupying this square, this... Will the rock... I didn't know you could die. I was hoping to keep the rock on my head. So now I can push that one. So I need to push with the wind. I need to push 3. Yeah, but still not easy. Can I push the earth? No. No. Too good to be true. Without pushing... Wait a moment. If I do this, can I can't still jump over there. And I need... I can push this one, but I can't get in a position that I can push this rock. Because I need something to stand on. Can I just walk the opposite and it rolls this way? And just by doing 1, 2, and 3, that's what I did. I'm not doing the game much of a favor. Because I'm not showing much. There are 3 in the center. If I use 2, not those 2. If I use 2, there's 1 left. So I can push only 1. Preferably from this side, not the earth. I can't push the earth or ground, I don't know what to call it, in. Because there's nothing pushing it in. So that I can have something to stand on. So everything is pushed out. And I need to be able to do it myself. Now I'm missing 1. Here. I'm pushing 1 and 2, so I'm using 2 in the center. Can I use this? No, I need to use horizontal because it needs to push it horizontally outwards. And if I need at least 2, I need to use 2 from the center, from the central column. could use a rock to stand in here and push. I could use a rock to stand on. Since I can't push the ground, I can use a rock, but that breaks this. They are not joined. And I can't push two rocks, so I can't push this onto the null. Good idea, but inexecutable. So it's like this, but I can't push the ground, the earth. But I can push the earth with the wind, and then I can push the rock. But this doesn't get me anything. I can push this one. I can push the last. But still, this group of three is broken now. And I can't push this here, so I can join it. Can't join these three either. So I can't get rid of this rock to get the scroll, which is the point of all this. What am I not considering? This is different. This is the wind holding the ground. I can still go up, but now it's even harder to get to this rock. I might do that 2 times. Now both are held by the wind symbol, but I don't get anything from that. Can I push this one? And I'm hoping to... Nah, that's too much. Push 3 wind so that I can push it, since I can do it with my hands. So not dropping this one. Now I can't get this because it's... Let's do it the opposite. First the 2 at the top. Now I can't get this one. Still can't reach this one. But if I drop the stone, I can get here. Let me reset it. I dropped the stone. And I drop the ground. Then, if I can drop, even though I have dropped the stone, the ground is not keeping me from moving the stone. This one got me for a while, but I already got a solution. This one is... How long have I been with 30 minutes? This has taken me like 20 and I still haven't solved it. And this goes for the same way. So I just realized I can drop this one because I thought, oh, if I drop it then I can't match them. But oops. I can do it myself in a way that is not like this. So the third, I can drop one rock, and then I can drop the ground. I can still drop this. Okay. Then I use it. Because I don't get anything by holding the ground and rock with wind. Hey, by the way, congratulations. Congratulations, Jack Reeve. Are we rich there? Are we rich already? When is the pool of notes happening? Just joking. But so happy for you. That is true and real. Be careful you don't bump when you sail with your yacht. Be careful you don't bump into Gabe Niwa. Wait. Without holding it with air. Okay. Then I can't reach. So now I'm here, but I can't push the stone. Now I can push it, and then it swaps for this, but that doesn't get me much. Okay. Now I've dropped those two. Now drop this one. Now I can drop the third. I don't think I still solved it, because now I can't get this one back. Like, drop it all the way. I've lost the option to push it that way. And even though I can get one, no, I can push it, but doesn't get me anything. So in here, can I change? Can I do something that helps me? Maybe I don't drop it. Maybe I don't drop it with wind, I do it myself. Now I drop the ground. Now I do it myself. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself. What is this madness? Now I can't access it. No, I thought I had it. Why? Why? Why are you so cruel with me? Or to me? I don't deserve this. I wanted it done and I did it myself. You're still making it difficult. So, can I not drop? No. I can't reach, so I need to drop one. And it needs to be... I don't think it matters if I do an L or is straight. Oh yes, it matters, because now I can't reach this one. So it needs to be straight. So this drops. And then I swap to drop the wind. Now both wind are down. I do this myself. Wait, I do this myself. I put you next to, so I drop this one myself without... What if I push it with the wind now? What happens? How does that change? It doesn't change much. Because I can join these two from here. Now I can leave this space? No, I can't. And I can't do that either. I can't do this without dropping one ground, one earth, whatever. This doesn't change anything. Now there aren't three of these. This is pointing down or up, doesn't help me at all. But I can use one for the other side. I feel like I'm coming up with 20 solutions, different ways of solving this, and none is working. Because if I do this and then share one with the other side, now I can go up. Maybe I can make myself go up, allow me to go up, but then the ground is again in the way. The rock doesn't break the ground underneath. Should I keep trying? Or quit completely for good? I need to go up. Never surrender, never. I mean, I can dedicate my life to solving, to 100%ing this game, but at least not for the sake of entertainment, not live. For the sake of entertainment. So if I drop one here, this is same. Is this the same? I feel like there are more wind now. Maybe not, maybe it's me. Have those. Can push one, but I can't reach this one. Can't join these two. I don't know why I would want that. No, it's same. There's still two. Still two. I don't think holding it with the wind is of any use. Can't bring this one here because then ground breaks the connection. So I need to drop one so that I can get in here. One ground. Still need to drop one more. Since I can drop them, now there's two here. Since I can drop them, does it really matter much? Now I need to drop this so that I can bring. I think I'm close, but still not. Oh no, it needs to be straight. So wind doesn't hold. No, this is not better than before. I need to drop one. I need to drop this one, for example. So there are 5. If I use 3 for 1, there are 2 left. We said we don't want this. What am I doing? May we drop 4? May we drop 4 instead of 3 on the same side? So that this one goes through this way? No. Ground is stopping. It's the same this and this as IU here than doing this and this. Yes, it's the same. Now needs to drop these. Does the ground kill me if it drops some to me? It doesn't drop on me. Well, actually, it's not dropping on me. It's like I'm pushing what's underneath. It's similar, but not exactly the same. And in these games, not exactly the same matters. I can't have this. If I push one to bring it here, then there are two together. I can't do that. How did I... This is the initial state. I love what you just said, because I'm all the time hearing this. People saying, oh, I don't watch puzzle video game streamers because if you see the solution, it's a spoiler. You know, why would you play the game if you... And excuse me, can you remember 150 levels of every game that you play? Not a problem. Okay. And it's, I always think the same. It's like you can't remember the solution to all the puzzles. And it's like, oh, you are complaining about puzzle games, but you're watching Resident Evil stream. You don't mind spoiling the story, which is, it's a narrative game. That's okay. Like, you've never seen a movie twice, right? You haven't enjoyed your favorite movie. You only watched it once. With this, we can have one in here. We drop this one, but it's from the other side, but I think it's going to work. But just to try something different. So now we have access to here. This can drop, but what if we weren't holding this one? So it's like, no, it needs to be straight. It's like this. We can still access here. And it's the same. We have this one. We can't have access to this, but we can push it. I don't know why we would do that. But then and it's still blocking. So even you need to drop one of these. You can push it outside of the vertical. Even if you do this, you need to drop one of the ground ones to be able to reach this space. But by doing this, you're blocking your access to here. And then that makes these three impossible to match. Hey, say! I am starting work in a few minutes, but wanted to stop in. Oh my goodness, what is this? Hollow Knight. Sorry, different genre. Welcome in and goodbye. You, another Beatles song. You say hello, I say goodbye. Hello, hello. How that's. You say hello, say hello. I stream, yes, but usually on Thursday. Today is a special. I would love you even more if you do that. I usually do this on Thursdays, but tomorrow is anniversary. Different anniversaries, but marriage, going out, dating anniversary. So I'm streaming on Wednesday. It's Wednesday for me and for you, yes. You are in Europe, European. Mm, 14 years since we met, and 4 since we married. Thank you. Some people say I'm sorry, but I prefer the bright side of the story. You won't happen to be sharing the same bed. One wakes up, the other one goes to bed. Enjoy the night. You can't be disturbed by babies. Lucky you. I feel like I'll leave it because I need to concentrate more than what I'm concentrating. And now I think I can't drop this ground tile. I'm thinking because I can even dropping it. I can join, but if they are joined, how do I get in here? I can't get in here. I need to get into this space to push this rock. So I need everything that I thought about is wrong. Maybe the water is the problem or the solution. There's a gear here. Is that lore? Bit of lore? And I haven't solved this one either. I feel like trying something different. Is this solved? No. It's not solved. And this I think I did. Does the rock go down? No, it doesn't go down. What? Why can't I push it? What is this madness? Why can't I push it onto the ground but it's floating? What is happening? I think I see. So here, yes, rock floats. It's a type of rock that is lighter than the weight of water. It's less dense. It's like those rocks that you use to scrap skin from your foot. Anyway, I can push it in this situation because I'm standing on the ground and I have grip. Like I can push that way. I can't because there's no friction within the water. So if we do something like this, I can't still push the rock because I'm standing on the water. Water for Europeans. No, wait. So I need to push the rock once and 2 times. I'm pushing it 0 times. 2 times from this position. But I might be able to help with the rock? No, because I can push it up to here. If I push it here, I can't push it back. So I need to bring 6 units of wind next to the rock. Because the minimum, you need to match 3. That means I can use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 1, but it separates this one. That's 1, that's 2. That's what I needed. Hey! Progress! Finally! So you drop it, and then we can... What? Wait a sec, I'll be back in a second. Here. I think that matched 3 with the ad break on Twitch. So we need to bring these 2 rocks here. How weird. Because you need to push it that way, and there are fewer wind elements on this side. Like this, we can separate them. We can separate them like this, and then do we do anything with this wind? Like I can't still join them. I think no, can't join them. I feel like I need to separate them, and the only way to separate them is doing something like this, and then I need to drop this one. Okay, drop. But this is the farthest I can push this wind, and it's because the rocks are here. If we bring rocks the other way, they get to the left, more to the left. I don't understand something. I'm enjoying the game. No one get me wrong. I'm enjoying the game, but I am awful at it. Doesn't feel like this gets me anything. And then what do I do with this wind? I can't push the rocks because they are together, too heavy. Rock can float on water, but I can't push 2. And then so I need to separate them and push them one by one. To do that, I can only do it this way, exactly this way, and no other way. Then standing on one, I can drop the other one. But still can't join with this. I don't understand. Can't use this wind for anything. Am I missing something, actually? Like, if I had a million wind in here, how is the final state? The end state? It's like I need to leave one wind so that the first one I drop, it gets in here, and the second gets in here, and then there's a straight line. I can't spare one. I just can't. This one that apparently is left over can't bring it here. Drop this, for example, and then I use this one to push that, but this one needs to be before the rock, which is this state. But I can't push the wind with my hands. I don't know, maybe I need to come from the back and push the rock inwards? Let me have a look at least have about 30 minutes. I'll extend it. I'll extend the stream. Let's see if where else can we go? There's one here, there's one here, and then there's this. So these three yellow are not done. This is not done either. I remember this one. There's a rock in here. Or there should be? If there is a rock, there's a rock in here. Yes, I can have one rock. And then I can drop it. Yes, so if I can do this. Oh, it doesn't drop in here. Really? So I don't remember what this is for. Maybe I'm missing something. For now it's a null, like can't do anything with that. So if I have something material in here and I push it, it swaps with the scroll and then I can match 3. At least this is how I remember doing it. And the normal solution does this. So what we are doing with the fire is what I want to do with the scroll. This is normal, so at least what I did before. The Great Lake. There's nothing going this way, but we haven't, at least in the full game, I haven't been this way. So I haven't been this way. Rocky shoreline. This is a new unexplored path, and there's another one here that I think I remember. It was quite difficult. Maybe this being gray, then blue, then green, this is the difficulty? Maybe that's a reference? I can push a rock onto a null, but it doesn't swap itself if it dropped. That is strange. So I can do this weird thing that the rock is floating, so that I can push this one and then I can match 3 so I can jump. Oh, maybe that was what I was missing in the other puzzle. The rock goes... That's... I don't know if it's related to the solution of that 4 stone floating to that puzzle, but that changes. That changes. Because the rocks at the bottom, I can push them. I'm not going back because I think the color means the difficulty. So I prefer to finish the green, and then it will provide some knowledge that we can apply later. Otherwise, we're banging our head against a wall. This drops the fire. This drops the platform. Can't jump onto the platform. What if... Now that drops the platform. We didn't do anything with that. What is that? Tap to fast travel. I remember you can fast travel, but how to get this? I don't remember. Okay, let's see. We need to join 2 to this. So how? We have 1 in here. Now we have them separated. That's what we wanted. This feels like normal difficulty level. I was getting into... I wish I wouldn't encounter this path. Maybe I got myself into this hole. Because nothing... I think it's easier to get from the lake up than down. But just went down because I remember the solution from the demo. Naturally, if I had encountered that first time, I think I would have gone up. Because I wouldn't have thought of dropping the rock onto the bottom of the lake. I'm quite sure about that. We swap the null with the rock. And then what? We need to drop them. Now they are together. Now they are completely together. Now, from here we can stand and drop 1. And this separates 2. It's okay, we want to drop this one here. And now with the help of the null, same. Any direction. That and that. Feel this is manageable. I think the problem was me. I was in an area that I wasn't ready for. So that is 1. fire doesn't affect the stone or the rock. It's interesting that how to push both. I can push one. Wait, this way. I can push this one that way because that's what we want. Right. And we can drop this one once so that we can push it, but it's same as with the water. We can stand on water, but we don't have a grip. We can't push anything while we stand on water. So it's same in here. The water rock can take the position of the fire. It looks like floating, but they can't overlap or swap by themselves. So how do we bring both? We can bring one. How do we bring both? It's not like it can go below the line. And even like this, we can't push it. Maybe that thing that the problem was maybe because I wasn't ready is I spoke too soon. I don't seem to be able to go much further than this. Because I can't stand in here. Fire doesn't affect the rock. Have to head out. Have a great day. Happy New Year. Thanks so much, and you have a good day. You have the day ahead of you. I'm almost finishing it. Well, a bit left, but have a great day. And thanks for stopping by. That was a surprise. Now there's time change in which we are more apart. I would think that it would be more difficult for people in Europe to see my stream. I mean, I'm aware that I start at 5 a.m. more or less, depending on the country. Like it might be 4 in Spain or 6 in Poland. But we are 10 hours apart because we are now in summertime, and in Europe they are in wintertime or normal, aka normal time. The opposite is 8 hours apart because we go back 1 and they go back 1 forward. So we are closer. So when I start the same time, but they get in earlier. It's not like 5 a.m. It's like 7 a.m. At least people are living alive at 7 a.m. How do you I don't know how, do you? It's even one, even if there's one, like just one. Don't care about the second one. If from here I push it myself, how do I push it a second time? It can't happen. Wait a moment, I don't need to match all three. What am I doing? I don't need three, I need to push the rock out of the way. That's the problem. So I need to drop one rock below. I'm not sure which one. I think I start like this, then like this, and then I need one lower. And because I have one, now I have grip, I have platform to push this rock. I don't need to match them. That's why. And I haven't seen this. This is another teleport. Well, I have to be happy with the little I have, which I am, always. At least a tiny little progress. But today, not much in general. Not much progress. I'm very bad at this game, or it's difficult, or it's me. There are two paths. Here we need to move these rocks to get this scroll. Like, I remember in the demo I got to 10 scrolls, I think. And I have 3. How come? I can go this way. Now I don't have platform. But I can drop you, right? If I do this, I'm dropping you one by one. I'm still missing something. I need... Oh, it's same. Now I have the platform. And I can join this tree and go this way, but this is going back. What does this get me? It gets me that I'll need at some point. So I think this is good. I can get up. I can get up. If I want to go down here, I need one rock. This is not enough. This is not enough. I need to do something this way. I need one rock as a platform to push the other rock. And it needs to go as low as... Too much, too fast. Bit by bit. I push you, and then I need another one here. Is that right? Here, one more. One level more. Then I can push this one. With this one, I can drop that one. And with that doesn't get me... Oh, I needed to drop this one as well before going all this down. I believe I can fly. Right? With you in here, it's like that. And then you are pushed, and then one more. And then I can clear the way. Go down, that gets me another rock. That I believe I need all of them. I'm starting to see the pattern. Not sure about this. Maybe just to see what's in here. Ooh. Oh, I thought there was water. Okay, that's good. I can fast travel at least. I need 6 scrolls to be able to go through here. This is one way, so I hope it's the way. Should I bring the rock? I believe I should. Nothing to do here then. Well, there's another path over there. 20. What? Why is it showing all? Is it because I'm next to? Why is it showing all the scrolls? No. That's a big drop, and it's bringing me to the beginning. This looks gloomy. This is the beginning. And I have 2 paths in here. Nothing I can do here. Nothing I can do here. I can bring some rocks. If I bring, now with this new knowledge acquired, can we now? We can have 2, no, we can only have 1. But it will not be enough. Can't push it from here. I need to swap these 2, not these 2. Not good. Not good. What does it get me if I join these 3? Oh, there's a path. I thought there was an end. Ruins Gate. This is the hardest that I can see. What about this path? I haven't been this way. And this is still red. No. I can't solve the green. I'm not ready for this. I can't even do anything. What about this way? Well, I can push a rock, and that's it. That's all I can do. Push a rock. And there's something here. Let me check it. Few minutes left, but I can go down. The ground doesn't break the ice. This spiky thing is ice. The wind doesn't break the ice. So how do you go down here? Too many questions. There's no teleport at the beginning? If I continue, this needs to be solved as you go through. Not if you come back, you can't go through. Somewhere around here, there's a scroll, it says. A bit farther. Maybe it's me, but I can't see the limits of the level. Like, I can go like there, right? Nothing here, but if I go through this part at the top, I'll be in a different screen. Apparently, because there's a scroll there and there's a teleport. You can go there. I think I did this loop, so now it goes this in here. Now I can fast travel. Don't know why I came here. Oh, because I wanted to check. I didn't come for the fast track. I came for this. Why didn't I get this? So this is how it looks when it's soft. This is how it looks when it's not soft. Because I couldn't jump. I can't jump in here. The wind intensifies the fire. And the fire melts the ice, so it becomes water. If it becomes water, I can swim in it. So I can propel myself. So I don't need to stand on a platform. I only have 2 fire. I don't have 3 fire. I'm not sure. And this is like it. What was this? What was this? I don't remember. I've never seen. Even though I've been through here, I didn't do anything with this purple thingy. I don't know. Too many questions, too many things I don't know. And unfortunately, I have to stop it here. Save and quit. Yes. I love the game, but Maybe I'm taking the wrong paths, or I need more guidance. I'm not sure. I would love to come a third day, but same as with Spooky Express. They are awesome games. They are beautiful. They are super enjoyable. I am lucky that I am given or offered keys to more new games to show you, so I can keep changing and rotating. I'm lucky, but I feel sorry for those that they appear on the stream. I don't do much. I don't seem like I can showcase, but at least you haven't seen much, so it's up to you to see more. But I'm pretty sure that you understood what the game is about, and that is good game, good design. Spooky Express and Glowkeeper, both. What do we do for the rest of the stream? Kira is too hot. No more blanket. I'll come back next week with, let me see if I can. The plan is one more button that came, that it would be day 2. I already showed you one day. One more button. I would like to give it another try, and then it will be Strange Jigsaws from Flep. I played Strange. What was the other one? Strange Mazes. I think it was the name. It's about mazes, but not sure. It's Strange Mazes has to be. And I loved it. That was 2 years ago or last year, beginning of last year. Anyway, that's the plan. One more button, Strange Jigsaws. Strange Jigsaws is day 1. It's new. That's the plan, and it will happen on Thursday if I can, and I hope so. Nothing else from me today. I would like to thank everyone. A few people today on the chat. I don't get this many people usually. Thanks Jack Grip, thanks Andrew, thanks Jeremy, and thanks Say for coming to the chat and seeing how awful I am at playing puzzle games. I didn't do much today, but I enjoyed both Spooky Express and Glowkeeper. Nothing else from me today. If you enjoyed this live stream, awful live stream, you're probably watching when it finished. If you enjoyed for any reason, you might want to subscribe to the channel and help me with in a free way. It's fun and free. And that's it. Until next week, don't be puzzled. Bye bye now.